اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك الملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Dear brothers and sisters, those who are here and home, inshallah this is the second of Hajj training. And today we will focus into the spiritual aspect, the significance of all the rituals of the Hajj. And 2 weeks ago we talked about what the subject focused to? Manasik. About the fiqh, manasik, right? Just focus on the fiqh, manasik. Sometimes we understand the ritual, what we have to do, tawaf, sa'i. But when you are there, you don't feel it. Like many of us, when we pray, you don't feel the sweetness of salat, for example. And the reason is because we did not understand the significance of that, right? So, therefore, in the Quran, even the Quran said, "Fa'lam annahu La ilaha illallah." He said, know that there is no God but Allah. Why Allah start by saying no? Because some people are saying La ilaha illallah, but they don't understand. And very interesting, the kuffar Quraysh, they understood very well min La ilaha illallah. So why they rejected, they refused. Even they asked Prophet Muhammad, can you find another word? Because it's heavy for them. Because they understood. La ilaha, that means there's no creator, no provider, no power, nothing. Right? Everybody become equal to Allah, beside Allah, in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Hajj will start with the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam. After Ibrahim alayhi salam rebuilt the Kaaba, the Quran said in Surah 2 ayah 27, وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْقَوَائِدَ مِنَ الْبَيْتِ وَإِسْمَائِيلُ. Remember when Ibrahim and Ismail rebuilt the Kaaba. رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا. And make dua, Allah, please accept from us. إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Ibrahim to go to the mountain. This is a mountain, but it doesn't exist anymore, right? Because there are a lot of building. They call Jabal Abi Qubais. Jabal Abi Qubais. When the first time I went for Hajj, 1977, I think, I went to this. I climbed the mountain. It still exists at the time, right? So he went up. He went to the top of the mountain and said, Ya Allah, there's no single human being. Nobody here going to hear me, right? Allah said, Ibrahim, your job just to proclaim, to announce, and I'm going to check who respond to your calling. So we were on that time in the form of arwah, spirit. Alhamdulillah, I think you did answer. So why you are here today, and inshallah Allah make it easy, inshallah, right? So therefore, the Quran said, وَأَذِّن فِي النَّاسِ. وَأَذِّن, proclaim. Like the word adhan, call. Call people. What for? Bil Hajj, to come for Hajj. Then also Allah said, يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا. Ibrahim, they will come to you, rijalan, on foot, walking. Very interesting, even until now. There's some people come for Hajj walking. From Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, from Chad, they are still walking. Sometimes you will see in Mina, people with all their stuff in their bus, in their truck, right? وَعَلَى كُلِّ ضَامِرٍ and by using all transport. Domir is a skinny camel. Camel is skinny. Why Allah mentioned skinny camel? He said, because people, they will be desperate, want to come for Hajj, even skinny camel, they will use it. Whatever translation, right? Ya'tina, they will come min kulli fajjin amik, from all the deep of the corner of the wood. What for? لِيَشْهَدُوا مَنَافِعَ لَهُمْ, to witness the benefit for them. So one of the goal Hajj is to get the benefit, to see the symbol of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So see the trust of Ibrahim, of Hajar, of Ismail, and to gain what? Forgiveness and Jannah. Yeah. So that's the history of the Ibrahim alayhi salam. And the Hajj start by Ihram. You know, wearing Ihram and then make intention, right? And why we have to wearing Ihram during the Hajj time? What is significant of Ihram? Number one, in all ibadah they have a key, right? Miftah. What is Miftah Salah? What the key of Salat? Takbiratul Ihram, the same word, Ihram. Takbiratul Ihram. What it mean? After they said Allahu Akbar, everything become haram. Can you eat? Yes. Can you drink? Yes. But after say Allahu Akbar, no eating, no drinking, no talking, right? No listening, become haram. What is the key, the miftah of fasting? When the adhan fajr, khalas, right? So the key of Hajj is what? Wearing ihram and intention to do the Hajj or the Umrah. What it mean? After you make intention and you wear ihram, everything used to be halal become haram again. You can cut the nail, you can, cut your hair, or cut the trees, and so on and so on, right? So there's many benefit of the ihram. Number one is white colors symbolize purity, niceness. Yeah, you can wear any color, but it is Rasulullah SAW prefer that during this time you're wearing white, right? Because Rasulullah SAW like the white color when doing ibadah, especially on Friday time. This color also help to avoid getting attention and looking like a common man or woman. If everybody wearing, fantasy clothes, so everybody then their eyes it will attract the people. So it's better to wearing the white clothes. Another advantage of ihram is that it does not exhibit the financial status of the people performing. So when you are in Makkah, when you are in Haram, when you are in the Mina and Arafat, you will not recognize who's the king, who's the minister. And also you have to have, in the same time also, there's only symbolic, the clothes only symbolic, right? So after you wearing ihram, you pay intention, you have to give up of the what? Your pride, arrogance, envy, your status. So if you, right, you come, you're wearing ihram intention, you pass the Miqat, you still carry all this, Allah SWT said, Inna Allah la yanduru ila suwarikum. Allah does not look to your appearance, to your body, to your clothes. Walakin yanduru ila qulubikum. So make sure that when you take off your clothes and wearing ihram, Allah take off everything behind, include the dunya, include your family, everything. Then you will feel the sweetness of Hajj. If not, you only just wearing the ihram. You don't have this kind of feeling, right? So that's ihram. And I think this is the story of Malcolm X, that how he did feel, because on that day in America, if you go to restroom, there is a sign, white and black. You ride the bus, white and black, right? And now he is in Arafat. He was drinking the water, you know, and then have half remaining. A white man drink after him in the same cup. He was shocked on that time, right? So he found that Islam there, because in his mind on that time Islam was for black, and also he was surprised because he found all the colors. You know, there is no annual gathering that never interrupted, except Hajj, right? Yes, there is every 10 years, for example, the Indian have gathering in different places, but the numbers may be more, but all Indian there. But the gathering that all together, you know, from different countries, different colors, is only Hajj. Yeah. So because we go to Medina first, so our Miqat, the first Miqat is called Dhul Hulayfa, and people also call Bil Ali, right? Why they call Bil Ali? People have different story, but no story is correct. The name become famous. One of the stories said Ali bin Abi Talib, he was fought with jinn on that area. Before to Hajj, they have jinn there, he fought and defeat jinn. But there's no proof, no story. So then, and there's a well also, so people, oh, this is called Bil Ali. Right? Some people say this name is a man from Darfur, from Sudan. He was a rich man, he dig the beer there, the well there, and they call his name was Ali. Right? But Rasulullah gave the name what? Dhul Hulayfa. So the name is Dhul Hulayfa. Right? So this is the masjid. The bus will stop here, and then we go inside the masjid. It's intended for men and women. You know, you pray 2 rakat in that masjid. Miqat is a specific place on the way to Makkah, which a pilgrim cannot cross without first wearing ihram. So make sure that, you know, it is better for us to wearing ihram in the hotels, right? So it is because we'll be crowded there. Then you go to restroom, a lot of people, and you change your clothes, but no intention. The intention, inshallah, before we leave the Miqat, right? So you go there, you pray 2 rakat, right? 2 rakat ihram, right? And you stop at Miqat. Did you intend to? This is the question from Ali Zain al-Abidin, the grandson of Rasulullah SAW. When Sha'bi came back from Hajj, he asked this question: as you stop at Miqat, did you intend to put off the garment of disobedience to God and put on a garment of obedience to Him? Right? He said, no. I said, you did not wearing ihram. So when you're wearing ihram, you take off all this, you make intention what? I will not disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I will be among the muti'in, those obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then he asked question again. When you pray the 2 rakats, did you make the intention that you are trying to get closer to Allah? Right? With the best of X. Why say with the best of X? Because some people sometimes focus to the ritual and they forget the akhlaq. So make sure you are always smiling. When you see people smiling, when you see people from different countries, shake their hand. How are you doing? Give something to them. You know, tea, whatever that. Akhlaq is very important. Don't show your what you call your scary face, right? And don't feel because you are from America and you are superior than this, right? So this is very important, that, you know, because in Islam we have to have good with Allah, with others. You know, when we pray, how we end our prayer? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, assalamu alaikum. What is significant? That means you make an oath with Allah. Ya Allah, I promise, after I make peace with you, I'm going to make peace with people on my right and my left. And the most difficult in Hajj is not with Allah, with the people. And the sign that you love Allah and Allah love you when you are love the others. You know the story of one Indonesian. He was very proud because he did kiss Hajar Aswad. He's very happy. And then the time for Salat come, and a man from Nigeria, very big. In his mind, oh man, this from Nigeria, maybe he's rude. He didn't know things. Something he put in his mind, not good. And then the man said, Assalamualaikum, where you come from? From Indonesia. Wow, you so happy, yeah? I just kissed Hajar Aswad. MashaAllah. I said, why people Indonesian, they love to kiss Hajar Aswad? Man, this is the stone from Jannah. And Allah mentioned this. And Rasulullah kissed it. And he said, did you treat all Allah beloved that give to you like you treat the Hajar Aswad? What do you mean? Allah give you wife, give you children. Did you try to kiss them also? To be kind to them like you kind to the Hajar Aswad? He blew his mind. That's right. Hajar Aswad, your children is the same. Allah give. Allah honor your family. And he said to him, you know, the sign is Allah, your Hajj Mabrur, when you go back, not here. How you chant, how you treat your family, right? So this is very important. So the akhlaq have to be maintained when you are making Hajj. As we mentioned last time that Ibrahim said, Wa'adhin fin nas, call people, right? And then we answer his calling by saying what? Talbiya. Okay? So say after me, inshallah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. Yeah. Remember last time I mentioned that when the Sahaba was leaving Medina, leaving Dhul Hulayfa, everybody was making Talbiya, and the angel came, Ya Muhammad, asked them to raise their voice. Because there is no tree, no stone, nothing that hear the first Talbiya except become witness in their judgment. Right? So what is significant of the Talbiya? We start saying, Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. That means, here am I. Here I am, Ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So repeated that means, Ya Allah, you did call me and I respond for your calling. Right? And also, when in the Arabic language, when somebody call you, for example, Ya Ali, Naam, you can say Naam, yes, hi. But if somebody who call you is the one who you love him or you love her, you said Labbaik. You know, like remember Abu Jahl, one time he brought a lizard. Say, Muhammad, prove it to your prophet. So what do you want? Talk to this lizard. Rasulullah said, Ya ayyuhad dog, man ana. I said, oh lizard, who am I? And the lizard said, Labbaika wa sa'adik. The lizard answered, Labbaika wa sa'adik. Because the one who called is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Right? So by saying Labbaik, that means you respond to the calling that you love, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also means I will always be in submission to you, Allah. Right? This is the meaning of Labbaik. Ya Allah, I'm going to hajj this, and inshallah I'm going to submit to you. Whatever you ask me to do, I will do it. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Here I am. You have no partner. Here I am. La sharika lak. Labbaik la sharika lak. This part emphasizes your eagerness to be free from shirk. To be free from shirk. You know the word slavery is not a good word. You don't like to hear the word slavery. Right? But because when you become slave, who get benefit most? The master. Except when you become slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you become free from everything. Right? You become free now. And you become honor and dignify yourself. Because what? You are the slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And who will get benefit most? We. Allah don't get benefit, nothing from us. Right? I have no other intention except to please you, because there is no partner to you. So I come for Hajj, I will not please anybody, just to please you, to gain the ridha of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Innal hamda, verily all praise and thank belong to you. Ham mean praise and thank. You know, in Arabic language, the one word can be next to. When you praise people, when you praise mostly, which is something wonderful, something great, right? It's your car, brand new car. You said, wow, it's great. You didn't say, hey, thank you, car. No, there's something wrong with you, right? And when you say thank, somebody do something good for you, right? Right. So Allah is always like that. We praise Allah because everything that Allah created is wonderful, and we thank Allah because His blessing never stop come to us, right? And also when you said Al-Hamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, to be khushu, to be focused, just remember what blessing that really make you think before you salat. Alhamdulillah, I just get baby, I just get this and this. Try to remember all the blessing, right? So when you say Alhamdulillah, so remember the blessing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give to you. وَالنِّئْمَةَ لَكَ وَالْمُلْكُ وَالنِّئْمَةَ. So we have Alhamdulillah, وَالنِّئْمَةَ. Ni'mah mean all blessing belong to you. You can first start acknowledging His blessing on you for giving you the opportunity to perform Hajj or Umrah. Ya Allah, and Alhamdulillah, thank you Allah. You invited me, right? There's many people want to come. For some reason they couldn't make it. So the first you acknowledge that this is the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah? Giving me the tongue and the voice to thank you, right? So always our tongue is to thank. And it's very important. You will find a lot of difficulties. Maybe too hot, too crowded, anything. But always say what? Alhamdulillah. You know, in the judgment, Allah will call a group of people, call Al-Hammadun. Aina Al-Hammadun? Where's the Hammadun? He said, a small group of people will come out and running toward Jannah. And the angel stopped them. Where are you going? I said, Jannah. Why? Allah call us. Who are you? We are Hammadun. What did you do? He said, when we were in this world, everything happened to us, we say Alhamdulillah. Good or bad? Can you do that? Your husband make you angry, say Alhamdulillah. Or the husband make you mad, Alhamdulillah. Right? Can you do that? That's Alhamdulillah, that's not easy. So why they call Muhammad? Because you always praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People call him name, right? People put him dirt. Say Alhamdulillah. Right? Hammadun. So the Hajj, you have to be, your tongue will be wet with Alhamd. Alhamdulillah. In Mina and Arafat, you will fall in Muzdalifah, you will become like homeless there. Say Alhamdulillah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you have to be mean it. Hiding system, Alhamdulillah. That's not Alhamdulillah. You have to express it, right? The meaning of Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Laka wal mulk, very all sovereignty belong to you. Oh Allah, you have absolute, full, complete control and power of everything. Right? So I came here, I can drink Zamzam, I can make Tawaf, all this because of your power. Right? And it's very important that, you know, I found a long time ago, there is an American, his name was George, he joined Hajj with us. And Alhamdulillah, you know, some people complain with the air condition, sometimes with food and all. He never complained. He always happy. He worked in Boeing. Even when we ride airplane, he said, I designed this plane too. Something like that. So happy. And then, you know, sometimes right, you're waiting for the bus and late. He just give me many story and all this. And then I was giving a lecture in Mina, and he was very sick on that time. He was sitting on a wheelchair. And I look, his eyes go up like this. Remember, and the Prophet said when somebody going to die, a day before, the black of the eyes go up, because you're going to see the soul leaving the body, right? So anyway, and then suddenly he like collapsed and took to the hospital in Mina. And my wife texted me, said, you have to go to hospital. I went to hospital, he was lying down, like this. And they do CPR. And I asked doctor, I said, they have hope? I said, no. So I brought his wife too. And I said, George said, La ilaha illallah. And he said, La, it was very bright, he wearing Ihram. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. And he died in peaceful. In Mina wearing Ihram. You know, the Prophet Muhammad said, if you die and you're wearing Ihram, you are resurrected in the same clothes. And you will come up from the grave, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, Labbaik Allah Sharika Labbaik. Why Allah give him gift? Because he always Alhamdulillah. George never complained during all his journey. Right? And it's very important. Yeah. But another story is funny story. One Indonesian, he got sick when people go to Mina. Arafat. You know, when you are sick in hospital, the ambulance will bring you into the Arafat, because Arafat is very important. So took him there for a while, and then took him back to the hospital. And then he woke up. He wearing Ihram. He woke up. He was in coma. And then the nurse came, two from Philippines. So he thought he was in coma, he thought he's died already. Now he's in Jannah. Wow, Hurain. I said, wahda. One by one. The nurse, he thought he was from Jannah. Because he was in coma. Subhanallah. So, and Talbiya ended by La Sharika Lak. You have no partner. This is very important. It means what? I will not have any hope in anyone other than Allah. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. You alone. So never lost hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can lose hope in anybody. Right? And also, remember that the greatest sin when you are making dua in Arafat, what? What is the greatest sin? When you think Allah will not accept your dua. When you think that Allah will not accept your dua, you have to have husnul dhan. Ya Allah, I am not worthy, Allah. I am too much sin. I don't think you accept. That's great sin. Right? Because you don't have hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the Hadith Qudsi said, Ana inda dhanni abdi bi. I am depend how you think about me. If you think Allah will not forgive me, Allah will not forgive you. You can think about yourself bad, but don't think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's so generous. Inna Allah yaghfiru dhunuba jami'a. He said it. I forget all sin. He said, O son of Adam, if you come to me and you sin full of the earth and the heaven, and he said, Allah, please forgive me, I will forgive you and I don't care. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Who's the ugly man, the worst man in human history? Who? Firaun. You know, this young man came to the Sheikh, do you think Allah will forgive me? He said, why? Yeah, Sheikh, I did everything. Just name it. Adultery, yes. You know, this, yes. And the Sheikh said, did you kill anybody? Alhamdulillah, I never killed Sheikh. I said, look, there's a man, he killed thousands of babies, oppressed people. But Allah said to Musa and Harun, اذهبا إلى فرعون إنه طغى. Said, go to Fir'aun. Subhanallah, the evil. Even said, وَقُولَا لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. Talk to him softly, gently. Subhanallah, Fir'aun. He said, Ana Rabbukumul A'la. He claimed he's God even. What is it? لَأَلَّهُ يَذَّكَّرُ أَوْ يَخْشَى. Maybe Fir'aun will be reminded. Fear. What do you mean? If so, after what he done, if he come back to Allah, Allah will accept. You are not worse than Fir'aun. So never have bad thought about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Put hope. You know, I will not be afraid of none other than you. I will not ask anyone other than you. So very make sure you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. I will not be impressed by anyone other than you. I will not love anyone more than you. That's the meaning of La Sharika Lak in the end of the Talbiya. So Ram bin Ali, and then we go to the Kaaba to do Tawaf, right? So Kaaba, basically the Quran mentioned many things about Kaaba. This is in Surah Al-Imran. Okay, read after me inshallah. Inna awwala baytin wudi'a lin-nasi lilladhi bi Bakkata mubaraka wa hudan lil-alamin. Indeed, the first house. Whose house? Allah's house. Wudi'a lin-nas, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put down for people. That means for everybody. Lalladhi bi Bakkah, the one that in Bakkah. One of the before name Makkah called Bakkah. Bakkah have different meaning. One of meaning of from Bakkah. Bakkah means make people cry. Anybody, the first time see Kaaba will cry. The minister, your agenda. I feel that when I come from Egypt, I was a student. So I was facing you when I pray for 25 years. This is the first time I see, you know, call it a Bakkah. Mubarakan, lot of blessing. What one of the blessing when you are in Kaaba? You do ibadah, one, you get Muhammad. 100,000. 100,000, that's a barakah. Right? Wahudan lil alamin, a guidance for mankind. So the first house Allah built is for human being in. What in it? He said, Fihi, read after me, Fihi ayatum bayinat Maqamu Ibrahim wa man dakhalahu kana amina. In it, ayat is clear sign. And one of them, Maqam Ibrahim. So that means the proof that this religion is true religion, you can see the sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Kaaba, Maqam Ibrahim, Zamzam, all this. This is what in Arabic called athar, like museum, like something you cannot deny it. You can see in Maqam Ibrahim is what? What do you see in Maqam Ibrahim? The footprints, Ibrahim alayhi salam. You know, when he rebuilt Kaaba, you know, he stepped on the rocks, and then the rock continued up by itself, up, right? And then now become, if you pray 2 rakat, you get reward from Rasulullah. وَمَنْ دَخَلَوْ كَانَ آمِنًا, whoever enter the Kaaba, he will get safe, right? Okay, the next ayah. وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْقَوَاعِدَ مِنَ الْبَيْتِ وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. وَإِذْ, the word إِذْ in Arabic means and remember. Yeah. Yarfa'u means rise. Why yarfa'u? He elevate. Because Kaaba was there. Who the first time he built Kaaba? Adam alayhi salam. Why Adam built Kaaba? Because Adam, he missed something that when he was in heaven. What did he see in heaven? Baitul Ma'mur. He saw the angel was making Tawaf. Right? This view he never forget. So beautiful. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I'm going to build for you on the earth. If you put a rope from top of Kaaba to up, it's exactly under the Baytul Ma'mur. When every night about 6,000 angels went inside and never returned. Right? So they call what? But after that, of course, because of that, many things, and the Kaaba disappeared. Right? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Ibrahim to rebuild again. With Ismail, his son. His son was very young at that time. You know, very interesting, Ismail, I think, might be 4 or 5 years old. He said, Dad, can I help you? So he's the one who helped him. You know, many young people know, when his father was cleaning the car, I said, Dad, make sure to clean. Right? And he said, Rabbana taqabbal minna. It is very important, I want to mention here. After every dua that you make, inshallah, don't forget to read this. After every dua, you finish, Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim. Rabbana taqabbal. Allah, please accept. Allah, please accept. Right? Ask Allah to accept. Because Ibrahim, he didn't know, did he do a good job or not? Did Allah accept your dua or not? They had to be worried. So the people before us used to be worried not what they did, with Allah accept or not. Some people, something after Ramadan, some Sahaba think about, do Allah SWT accept my Ramadan or not? So always this dua have be there. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim. Right? What is the wisdom of making tawaf? The purpose of tawaf is to symbolically represent the idea that our life should revolve around thinking and remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? You know, also when we're making tawaf, that means you are in harmony with the universe. Because everything in the universe is making tawaf. The moon making tawaf around the earth making tawaf around the sun, and many planets also. The sun was making tawaf also. Even the atom, everything was making tawaf. And very interesting also, tawaf always the Kaaba on your left, like this. You know, when you go to the restroom, you need water, what you do? Like this. When you do like this, you go up and the water go down. So the same with tawaf, you like this, you meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Allah shower you the blessing. Right? So that means always be in harmony with the universe, with the environment. Right? So therefore he said, if a good Muslim die, he said the place he used to pray, the tree he used to pass by when you go to masjid, the rock, they're crying. This is what from the hadith said. They're crying. Who's going to pray again here? You're going to pass by here. Right? At the same time, if the evil people die, you know, all this was happy. In the Quran said, فَمَا بَكَتِ السَّمَاءُ وَالْأَرْضِ. He said the heaven and the earth did not cry when Fir'aun died. They're happy. Right? And also, when somebody asked, the Prophet said, مَا أَحَبُّ النَّاسِ إِلَى اللَّهِ مَنْ أَحَبُّ النَّاسِ إِلَى اللَّهِ. Who is the most beloved people to Allah? Anybody can guess? Who the most beloved people to Allah? أَنْفَعُهُمْ لِلنَّاسِ. The one who give benefit most to the people. And how do we know that? When you die. When a lot of people cry and going to miss you, that's the sign. Right? Like when somebody asked Aisha radhiyallahu anha, كيف كان يعامل زوجته? How did the Prophet treat his wife? She cried, فبكت. قالت كان ألين الناس. He was very gentle. He was so nice, good husband. So I'm sorry, I always mention to the husband, if you want to know you are a good husband or not, you have to wait until you die and somebody come to your wife and they ask her, how's your husband? And she cry, oh, I miss him so much. That's a good sign. But after you die, somebody asks your wife and asks about you, and your wife said, I wish he died a long time ago. That's not a good sign, right? Right? So that's tawaf, to be in harmony with the universe. So therefore, why when Muhammad he said when Muhammad was born, Iwan Kisra was fall down. The fire that the Persian used to worship also was turned off, because Muhammad is in harmony with the universe. You remember when he came back to Makkah from Medina, he said, I remember the tree used to say salam to me. I remember the rock used to say salam to me, even the rock. You know, Rasulullah SAW used to give khutbah on above the dead palm tree, stood up like this. And then Abu Bakr anhu became mimbar, the tree stayed. When he stepped on the mimbar, he heard the baby was crying. But there's no baby there. Who was crying? The trunk. Rasulullah stepped down and like this. Please don't cry. You'll be in Jannah, inshallah. And they stopped. The trunk. Why? Because Muhammad in harmony with them. Right? And one day he went to the village and a camel came. A camel came, looked like a baby. Came to Rasulullah, saw them like this. Rasulullah, why are you crying? This is my master. He said he feed me less, but he asked me to work hard. Rasulullah get mad, called the master. Said, don't do it again. He was crying. Right? Even the camel, he understood Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Right? So, the symbolize of the tawaf is like that. Be obedient to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, be in harmony. Right? And you will see, inshallah, when you are there, you will see even the bird, they're making tawaf. There's no bird work like this, almost like this, in that area. Yeah. And then sa'i between Safa and Marwa. Right? Sa'i, you know, is, in Arabic, sa'i means effort. The Quran said, وَأَنَّ سَعْيَكُمْ سَوْفَ يُرَى. Allah will show your effort. Allah SWT did not look at your result. Allah look at what? The effort. So we just make effort. When you pray, try to pray good, to pray khushu'. I know we not make it, but Allah love it. Not just asal-asalan. The important I pray Allah. The important I fast. The important I go to Hajj. No. Make effort to be perfect. If you not make it, Allah will give you. Right? Human being different. Human being always what? Look at what? The result. If you not fast, you are failed. But Allah no. So make intention, I'm going to make this Hajj the best Hajj for me. Yeah? That's Sa'i. Sa'i between Safa and Marwa. This is come back to the story of Bibi Hajar. Right? And Hajar have three qualities. In Arabic called yaqeen, certainty, tawakkul, trust in Allah, and ikhlas. Right? Inni askantu biwadin ghairi dhi zar'in inda baytikal muharram. Ibrahim alayhis salam, he put Hajar and the baby Ismail where? In the wadin, in the valley. There's no trees, no water, nothing. Imagine you put your wife in desert now, and you're about to leave. I say, where are you going, honey? That's what Hajar says. And Ibrahim, he didn't look to them. Why he didn't look to her? Because he looked to her, maybe he changed his mind. Right? Just like this. The third time, Hajar asked question. Allah amaraka bihada. Did Allah command you to do this? Ibrahim then said, yes, he said. What's her answer? Idhan lan yudayyana. Allah will not leave us alone. Will not beat us. That's called what? Yaqeen. Yaqeen. Khalas. Yaqeen. So during Hajj you have to have what? Yaqeen Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? And then what? Khalas. Yaqeen, he put her trust in Allah. Let me know Allah will take care of her and take care of the baby. Right? And also what? Ikhlas. She was sincere that her husband leave her. Right? Because what? Why she sincere her husband leave her? Because her husband left her under the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not for what you call, for fun, right? So something your husband maybe come to you, honey, I have to do da'wah. You have to be sincere, right? No, she have yakin, right? She have tawakkal, she is sincere. But why she have to walk from Safa to Marwa? She knew Allah will help her, will give food and drink everything. Why she have to walk?
Searching.
Huh?
Searching for something.
There is called in Arabic. Oh, sorry. They call in Arabic Sunnatullah. Yeah. Did you heard the word Sunnatullah? The word Sunnatullah. Yeah. Sunnatullah mean the walk of Allah, the rule of Allah. American call the law of nature. Mean if you want something, you have to do something, right? You want to eat, you have to cook. You want to have good house, you have to work hard, right? You have to be disciplined. If somebody asks you, why American, Japanese, they're more advanced in technology and science? What's the answer? Sunnatullah. Because they follow Sunnatullah. Allah said you want to be in progress, you have to be disciplined. Who disciplined? They. Right? We have to work hard. They work hard. And Muslim, when they follow Sunnatullah in Spain, in Cordova, yes, everybody was learning from them. Right? So Hajar, she knew that what? Allah SWT will provide, right? But because she understood that as long as you live in this world, you have to do something. Right? So that's why she's walking. Maybe there is. Remember Maryam? When she delivered for the baby, right? She needed food. What Allah asked her to do? To shake the different thing. You know, who is strongest here? The stronger we here. Right? Yeah. Or you? Stronger. If you go there now, you shake that one tree, will not will not give nothing. Even a strong man. How was the baby, a woman just left her baby? It's very weak, right? But Allah SWT said, this is Sunnatullah. Mary, do something. Allah. Do you think Allah need to stick to open the ocean when Musa asked? You don't need to stick, right? But Allah said, do something. Right? That was Hajar. So therefore, I know that we have a lot of sin, right? I don't know, right? Allah said, do something. No, come to my house. Make an effort. And follow this rule, this etiquette. I will forgive you. So we have to do Sunnatullah always. That's what Hajar. Question to you. Did her effort give result? No. She looking, no water, no water. Where's the water come from? From the helpless baby. She just like this. From the thing you never imagine never come out. So Allah said, do your job. I will give you that beyond your imagination. Really will come from somewhere. But you don't want, just make it an effort. This is Sunnatullah. So, if you do anything based on yaqeen, tawakkal, and ikhlas, the result of what you do not only benefit you, also benefit the others. Because what the result of these three quality? Zamzam. Who benefit from Zamzam? Not only Hajar, Ismail, right? Everybody. The same your Hajj, if your Hajj based on yaqeen and tawakkul, trust, or anything you do anything, inshallah the result only not for you, but for your family, for the community also. That's what we learn from Safa. So inshallah when you are making tawaf, remember making sa'i, remember Hajar. You know, inshallah, you're going to make sa'i. You know, the floor was marble, and then there's air condition. Just imagine on that time who? Hajar. There's nothing. You know, it's heat. And also, why she choose the mountain called Safa? What Safa mean? Pure and clean. So this is also significant that when you want to do something, start from pureness. When you want to marry, looking for a woman, not go to disco, right? When you want to make business, not borrow money from the bank, right? Not start from halal. If you start from Safa, pure, will give Marwa, the result, like water, right? This is also a lesson we learn from the Safa and Marwa. You know, I have a story also of Safa Marwa. This Canadian who became Muslim, like George before I told the story. So he was making sa'i. You know, the last one is number 6 now. He's in Salam. He's in Safa now. And he just said, his friend said, man, one more, man. I'm so tired. And then I said, come on, you go and then I'll follow you. So this brother continued. He's waiting there, you know, that he came back again. He's still sitting there. I said, come on. And he was fall down, passed away. He died. I told the story to the other agent, you know, when about George, he said, I have the same story. This Canadian, I forgot his name. It's the same also, he said, mashallah, during the Hajj, his akhlaq is beautiful. Right? And he died between Safa and Marwa. Yeah. We're going to do a lot of salawat over there. I'll give example, inshallah. Everybody say after me, inshallah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala taha, rasulullah, salatullah, salamullah, ala yasin, habibillah. I think you get it right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Salatullah, salamullah, ala taha rasulillah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala yasin, habibillah. So inshallah, when visiting the historical place in Medina, we're going to sing this in the bus. So you keep in your mind, inshallah. So now we talk about Al-Hajj Arafah. Rasulullah SAW said Al-Hajj is Arafah, right? This is the most important ritual of Hajj, right? This is the Jabal Rahmah, right? And every year people try to climb this mountain, but it's not wajib, not even sunnah. Everybody can, whatever spot that you are, this is Arafat, right? You stay here, you stay in your tent, is the same reward. This is Masjid Namira. Rasulullah before he go to this mountain, he was pray Dhuhr and Asr in this masjid, and then he walked there. Right. So to understand Arafat, we have to go back to the story of Adam and Hawa, right? So Adam and Hawa, Allah did put where? In Jannah. And because they disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah kicked them out. And how Adam was landed in India and Hawa was in Jeddah. Jeddah means grandmother, right? Some people said 20 years, some said 2 years, and Adam was crying, right? You know, and they miss Hawa, right? And this is the result of disobedience. What's that? Loneliness. Lonely now. So the same when you disobey. You know, people sometimes, I sometimes mispray, I commit a lot of sin. Nothing happened to me. No, you have something happen to you. What is that? Loneliness with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? You don't feel the sweetness when the Quran. Right? That's punishment. Right? You know, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Adam to eat the fruit, said, وَلَا تَقْرَبَا هَذِهِ الشَّجَرَةِ, don't come near to this tree. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word hadihi. Hadihi mean, oh sorry, thank you. To use hadihi. Hadihi means something is close to you. If I said, Ismail, drink this water, that means me and Ismail and water is close. But if the water far away, drink that water. So that in Arabic is tilka. Tilka means that, far away. This feminine, if the for mudhakkar, dhalika is for male and female. Dhalikal kitab. Dhalik. You know, when Allah said in the Quran about kitab, always dhalika, because Allah referred to the book that's in Lawh al-Mahfud, right? But when Quran said hadha al-Quran, because this is the book that you read it. Dhalika and dhalika. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Adam, eat and drink whatever you want. Don't come close to this tree. What does it mean? Adam, Hawa and Allah are very close. Was it this tree? But after Adam and Hawa did eat the fruit, Allah changed from these to this. Alam anhakuma antilkuma shajara. Didn't I forbid you from eating what? That tree. Why become that now? No, far away. What make them far away from Allah? What? Disobedient, the sin. So more disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you distant with Allah is more far and far. But Allah is so merciful. Right? Come back to me. Right? So Adam came back. So Adam came back and he made the dua. This dua in Surah Al-Araf, right? رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا وَإِن لَمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Read this dua a lot when you are there. When you make Tawaf, when you are Arafat. This is the first dua Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave to Adam. فَتَلَقَّى آدَمُ مِنْ رَبِّهِ كَلِمَاتٍ. This is the word. Right? If you look at the dua, very powerful. The first one, he acknowledged, رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا. Allah, is my fault. You asked me don't eat and I did it. So Allah loves when you acknowledge. Not like Iblis. Right? Iblis opposite, he didn't acknowledge. And then he said what? Why don't Allah, you won't forgive us. So you begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So there were Adam in India and then meet again what? In Jabal Rahmah. Right? Jabal Rahmah. They meet again. They meet again in here. I said, كأنني عرفتك. Look like I know you. Arafah means know, right? So Adam said, Araftiki. I know you. Arafat. They call Arafat the place of meeting again. Right? But for us, is also to commemorate, to remember again what happened to Adam. I don't want to happen to you. Because in the Quran said, Ya bani Adam la yaftinannakum ash-shaytan kama akhraja abawaykum min al-jannah. O son of Adam, don't do like your father did. Allah kicked them out from Jannah. But if you did what Adam, if you do what Adam did, follow his way also. What he did after he commit sin, repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah knows that. So the reason Allah put Adam there, so we have clue. If I did something wrong, what I have to do? Oh, remember Adam. Come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they meet again. So put in your mind when you are there, remember the story of Adam alayhi salam and Eve, and remember the effect of the sin. Right? And also, in that mountain, the last revelation was revealed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-yawma akmaltu lakum dinakum. This day I completed for you religion. That's Islam. Right? And Muhammad was in this mountain. Okay? So the Prophet said, Al-Hajju Arafah. Hajj is Arafat. So another significance of Hajj of Arafat is what? Anybody can guess? Like you are gathered together here, you're wearing the same clothes under the heat. Also one day you will stand in the mahshar. Let's remind you. Yawma yafir maru min akhi. Everybody will run away from everybody. Only you alone. Right? So remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought you here is like miniature, like an example that you will stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this situation. On that day, only will benefit you what? Your iman indeed. Alas. Right? So therefore you begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, begging and crying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and don't stop, continue. Ask Allah. Even the same dua, you repeated the same dua. What you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah repeated. Right? Until you feel something. And then also Allah, in that moment, the angel, Allah will call the angel like I mentioned last time, and Allah will forget all of you. Inshallah. So that's the and then we'll talk about Muzdalifah inshallah next time. This is very important. After that you go to what you call another significant of Hajj is Mina. Mina means also hope. Mina or Muna I call hope. That means this is the place that you what you call, you express your hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will be 3 days there. On the 8th, and then also on the 10th and the 11th will be Mina. Right? So Mina is remind you with the sacrifice of Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail. Right? So in summary, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give Ibrahim after he begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the baby, right? For how long? He was almost 100 years old. No baby, right? But he never lost hope. He always make dua what? Rabbi habli minas solihin. Allah grant me what? A righteous son, a righteous. So never ask Allah for baby. Allah give me the righteous one. No righteous, don't give to me. Because sometimes Allah you ask for baby and they grew up and make you headache. I wish I didn't have this baby. Because they make long dua, right? Rabbi habli minas solihin. Okay? And Allah give the baby. He loved baby. Imagine if you don't long time you don't have baby. Right? How you feel that? That's Ibrahim alayhi salam. He lived. Because Ibrahim used to love Allah so much. And Allah loved Ibrahim. But now his love is divided. He loved Allah and loved what? The baby Ismail, the boy. And it can happen to you. You love your daughter, you love your son, you love your money, everything. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks you to choose. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to test Ibrahim. Right? Ibrahim, now you have to sacrifice your son. And it's through dream. And the first night I say sure. The next night the same dream. And remember, dream for a prophet is what? Wahyu, revelation. Right? No, it is so difficult for Ibrahim. Why? Because inni adbahuk, he have to slaughter his son by his hand. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ibrahim, send your son to the battle, let him die there. Or ask somebody to kill him. It's easy, right? But by your own hand, that's not easy. Sister, you know when you have children, they play with knife, what do you do? Ah! Don't play with it. Just knife. Right? No, imagine your hand have to slaughter it. And Ibrahim, he could just take a knife and stab him when he was asleep. So you don't look at him. No, he called him. Right? Ya bunayya inni ara fil manam. He called his son with a good calling. Like, my sweetheart, honey, I have vision. I saw a dream that I kill you. Inni adbahuk. He didn't say, are you ready? No. Fanzur madha taro. Don't answer me. Just think. What do you think? What do you think? Why Ibrahim asked his son? Because two things. Number one, he want to know if Allah accepted his dua. What is dua? To have what? A righteous son. Is my son righteous or not? And also Ibrahim wanted his son to get the privilege and honor. What's that? Obedient to the parent. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. He wanted his son also to get reward by obedient to Allah, obedient to his parent. That's the reason. What the son said. Now before I know you know the answer, right? If you ask you call your son now, son, I'm sorry, you know, I have to slaughter you. What your son will be answer? And you lose your mind? He say call 911? Yeah. That's right. Dad, I think you first, because doctor said you have heart attack. Subhanallah. And he could say, "Idbahni," just slaughter me. He didn't say, "Ya abatif al-ma tu'mar." Daddy, do what Allah asks you to do. What difference between said, "Kill me," and do what Allah asks you to do? The difference is, the righteous son want to tell his father, "Dad, this is not your command, not my mother command. Right? It's Allah command. You don't even ask my opinion." In other words, also his son want to say, "Dad, if Allah asks you before you kill me, cut my ear, take my eyes, I'm ready. For him, I'm ready." Allah. Right? This is the meaning of the righteous son. Falamma aslama. Now, before I continue, now, what was the goal of shaitan? Is to make us disobedient. Shaitan took opportunity. You know, this is not good, man. Ibrahim is Khalilullah, and you're going to do that. I think this is a good opportunity to stop him. So he came to Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ibrahim, you know your dream not from Allah, is from me. Shaitan is from me. Deceive him. But of course Ibrahim, you know what Ibrahim did. He stunned him. He was walking, remember that? He stunned him. Right, this is the 3 stone now. It is in the top one. Big, no. Alhamdulillah, Shaitan is big, no. Right, easy. Right? So, know what happened? You know, of course when Ibrahim stoned Satan, he ran away. But did he give up? No. Where did he go? Go to Ismail. I said, your dad lost his mind. You know, you're still young. Why have to die? Right? Ismail also a righteous son. He knows Satan, right? They stoned him again. Did he give up? Shaitan never give up. You know, somebody asked Imam Ahmad, did Shaitan get rest? I said, I wish. He never take rest like us. Right? You know, where did he go? Hajar. I said, Hajar, try to find your husband. You are in danger, right? Right? So therefore, why is it when we are there 3 times? Because they seem to you. You know something, your son wants something and your daddy said no. Where does the son go? Mom, please. You know what did you? You go to your husband, please, you know. Something happened. Shaitan always go wrong. It's the same. So when you stone on that time, remember that. You know, You got me many times when we were in America. Sometimes I miss Fajr. Sometimes I raise my voice to my husband. You know, sometimes I yell to my wife. Sometimes this. Right? So now I'm going to stone you. That's what means in your heart. I want to get rid of all the temptation here. Right? Because some people, they stone it, you don't have feeling. No, and happy. Oh, Allahu Akbar. No, when you stone, that means you are ready. They say, is Shaitan there? It could be. We don't know. Some people say that Allah tied the Shaitan there. Yeah? I don't know. So therefore, and also the dua in Mina and Arafat, dua in Mina is accepted. Right? So there is, after finish stoning, you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? At least, Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas Samin alim wa tub alayna innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Right? So this is some of significance of some of ritual of the Hajj. Right? So inshallah we'll continue. We're going to have a class again. The last class inshallah we'll talk about the preparation and also talk about the visiting the Masjid Medina. What's the etiquette, why we visit Medina, and the historical place. It's very important also to know that, right? Because when you are there, you are very busy with many things, right? Number one is good news, Alhamdulillah. So that means, inshallah, in this week, your passport will be done, the visa will be there, inshallah. Inshallah, my wife by Tuesday will let you know. Inshallah, I'm going to bring you during the last Hajj session. But if you need it, you can just text my wife, and then we can meet here, inshallah, if you need that passport after it's done. If not, inshallah, we'll bring it in the last Hajj training, inshallah. And before we leave, those who did not receive the packet yet, just wait. You still have your packet last week, you not miss here. And we have 5 minutes for question answer if you have any question. Yes.
So, you get the Jamara, so on the Mina I'll be doing that, but in last class you mentioned that there are 2 times we're storing Jamara. So, what is this is one, we know the significance of this one. What is the significance of the story of the other one, story, a single one?
Yeah, so on the 10th of Dhul Hijjah, after we do Tawaf and Sa'i, we go back to Mina for stoning. So you can go stoning first and then go to Makkah. But our plan will be go Makkah, Tawaf and Sa'i, go to our hotel, and then after Asr we go to stoning. Right? Only the first stoning. The significance of that, this is on the 10th of the Hijjah, this is the day of the Eid. We takbir. And also we saw takbir showing that we defeat the shaitan. You know, like Ramadan, after finish Ramadan, what you do? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. What I did? Alhamdulillah, I did defeat shaitan for 1 month. This also, I defeat shaitan for the first day. And then the second day is to commemorate the Ibrahim and Hajar and Ismail. Yeah. Any other question? Yes.
I have a question about the Miqat. So when we're going from Medina, we'll stop at the Miqat, but the Ihram there is for Umrah, right? It's not
for Umrah, yeah.
When we are putting on the Ihram for Hajj, do we come back to the Miqat? Or
no? Very good question. So after we arrive in Makkah, our Miqat will be our hotel, where you stay. Khalas. You become like Meccan. Like Meccan people, they're Miqat from their home. Right? So unless we do Umrah, you have to go to the, right? So we're going to Hajj. You know. So therefore, when you ride the bus, we have already make intention. So what we're going to do, wearing Ihram, finish, the bus ready, right? You ride the bus, I will come to the bus and I said, let me make intention. Labbaik Allahumma al-Hajj. Right? So everybody is Hajj and Labbaik Allahumma al-Hajj. Then you make Talbiya. So we cannot move, the car not move unless you already make intention. So the Ihram you wear. So therefore, just in general, you come from Medina, make Tawaf and Sa'i for Umrah, right? Finish, take off your clothes and take rest. every day just pray in Masjid Haram, right? And then on the 7th night, 7th of Dhul Hijjah, that at night, mostly we're living at night time, right? Sometimes also in the morning on the 8th. So depend of the, because you know we have many agents and they make like lottery, see who will go first something, right? But alhamdulillah, sometimes we get good bus. So mostly we're leaving in the morning after breakfast, we are ready, and then inshallah maybe by 10 o'clock we are in Mina, right?
7th or 8th? 7th.
On the 8th. Sometimes at 7th night.
Right.
So the government look at what the crowd is, right? And sometimes, yes.
Can we not perform Umrah before Hajj?
No, you have to, yeah.
Yeah. So then we don't have to go back to Aisha Masjid for Miqat to...
No, just in your hotel, yeah.
That's it?
That's it. But if you're going to make Sunnah Umrah, yes, you have to go to Aisha.
Oh, okay.
For Hajj, your Miqat will be in your hotel.
Okay, so the Umrah...
But if you do Umrah again, it is extra Umrah, right?
So we
The first Umrah is wajib. The first Umrah because it's connected to the Hajj. Watimul Hajja wal Umrata lillah. Umrah is Sunnah, but because you do Hajj, that Umrah become wajib. You not complete your Hajj without Umrah. Like wudu. Wudu Sunnah wajib. Sunnah. But if you're going to pray, you have to have wudu. Wudu become wajib. The same with the Umrah. But then if you want to do extra Umrah, you have to go to Masjid Aisha. Even Meccan people who live there, if they're doing Umrah, have to go to Masjid Aisha. Yeah. But for Hajj, even Meccan in their hotel, on their home. Yeah.
Yes, for example, me, I'm going from Jordan to Jeddah to Medina. So I need to make my Ihram.
Yeah, Ihram in Jordan, in Amman.
From...
Oh, sorry. You don't have Ihram. So you're wearing Ihram with us.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you. Wearing Ihram with us. Yeah.
Two questions. One is, do we know what date we'll do the Tawaf Ziyarah? Will it be like on the 10th or the 11th? And two, how will you communicate to us? Like, is there a WhatsApp group or will
Yeah, inshallah. So this thing, I think maybe he'll give you a job. Can you do admin? Yeah, my wife will give you all the numbers. That's good. Yeah. Last year we have a WhatsApp group, very important, from inshallah. Yeah. So we communicate through WhatsApp, right? But don't worry. Before we do anything, this class, just for that class. For example, tomorrow we're going for Umrah. So for Medina too. So we have the night before that we have meeting, like this, and what we have to do tomorrow. Because if I tell no, we forget again, right? So, and then when we are there, so tomorrow you go to Mina. What are you going to do in Mina? Just class about Mina. What do you have to do in Mina? What do you have to bring in Mina? Tomorrow we go to Arafat. Just class about Arafat. Tomorrow Jamarat. Just class about Amarat. So don't worry. Everything we say is in general. About there we get specific, inshallah. Right? Yeah. Yes.
So the Umrah, you said the second Umrah, which is Sunnah. So we can do that. So we can do that after Hajj?
You can do after Hajj, you can do before Hajj. But after Hajj will be critical, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very short time, yeah.
Do we have to do wudu in all manasik al-Hajj?
Very good question. This is a good question. Do we have to have wudu in all manasik? No, except for Tawaf. You are in Arafat, in Mina, if you can control, it's okay. Right? Even Sa'i is not have to have wudu. Only what? Tawaf. The Prophet said, Tawaf like Salat. Right? Except in Tawaf he can talk. Right? But you can talk, that we don't text, man. Right? Yes.
So do you recommend we get SIM card from the US, or we go over there in Medina, then we get a SIM card?
You have WhatsApp?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, WhatsApp is good, working there.
That should work, right?
Yeah. But you can what?
T-Mobile have a free data.
T-Mobile, yeah.
But You still have to buy a SIM card from the Saudi Arabia, right?
Not have to.
Roaming, if you don't have roaming.
Yeah. No, T-Mobile is free. You know, mostly even when we are there, we use WhatsApp. Yeah. Look. AT&T not working? I don't know. So you have to switch.
You need Wi-Fi, right? They have Wi-Fi in the hotel.
We have Wi-Fi, yeah. We have Wi-Fi in the hotel, yeah. We have Wi-Fi in the hotel, yeah. But not in Mina, Arafat.
Okay, but you can't get a SIM card from...
You can get a SIM card. But now it's very, very difficult because now you have to go register, bring your passport and all this. The Saudi needs restriction for that now. Before it's just buy and easy. Right. So make sure also if you want to have SIM card, you can also do. But last year, years before, after all this technology, Alhamdulillah, you know, texting is working, WhatsApp is working. Yeah. Yes.
So just to clarify, Tawaf with Ziyarah and Sa'i is on the 10th. Is that the plan for the group?
That's right, yeah.
To do the Tawaf and Sa'i?
Yeah, inshallah. So when you do Tawaf and Sa'i, will be on the 10th. So inshallah, after we do after we wake up in Arafat, after midnight, we go direct to Mina. No, sorry. After finish the Tawaf, after finish the Muzdalifah, we go to Makkah for Tawaf and Sa'i. That will be maybe before Fajr. Yeah, best time. Mostly we, Alhamdulillah, every year we pray Eid during Tawaf or during Sa'i. Right? So maybe by 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock everything done. Yeah.
Would you recommend to walk from Arafat to Mina?
Very good. We recommend to walk from Arafat to Mina. You know, the answer is Rasulullah SAW, he was riding camel. So I not suggest to walk. Number one, you don't know where, because you don't know direction, where our tent will be. Number two, not sunnah, because if it's sunnah, Rasulullah will be walking. Number three, when you walk and you are under the heat and you're tired, you will come to the tent just for sleep. Right. And this happened. One day somebody didn't listen. I said, please, no, I just want to walk. And he got lost. He came almost the end of Arafat, and he couldn't even make dua. I had to bring the doctor because he was bruising and all. Yeah. So Allah SWT make it easy. Don't walking. Yeah.
There is any specific fasting?
No. Very good. It is Allah SWT is so merciful. You know, for those who are not go to Hajj, what to do? Allah give them what? Fast Arafat. Right? But for you, it's not sunnah. For you, sunnah, not fasting. Why is it? Because you need power.
Yes.
Imagine on the heat and you're thirsty. Allahumma. Yes.
So question, you said that if anybody want to do the additional Umrah, it will be difficult. So you are not able to manage the other schedule. Why it will be?
No, mostly, you know, we have staff. We have Sheikh Abdullah, Sheikh Sufyan, very young people. They are graduate from Medina and from Qura will be asked. Inshallah, next week, inshallah, the last one will be here, inshallah, young people. So just register your name. Mostly we have meeting and then he said, I'm going to do Sunnah Umrah tonight. So how many people? And then he will accommodate what kind of transportation. A lot of people, he will ride the bus. A few people will ride taxi.
That is the part of the Hajj. I am talking about the additional Umrah.
No, the Hajj will be already take care of everything.
Okay.
Yeah, the additional Umrah, we just tell us for example when you want to go.
You can offer that.
Yeah, you can offer that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Job, right? Sometimes we wash this in USA with the detergent that has perfume, and then we brought it to there, and then we wear it during the Ihram. Is that okay?
That is okay, yeah. The not okay is the perfume you intended to attract people. This one is okay. Yeah. Alhamdulillah hamdan yafi ni'amahu kafi mazid ya rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi bi jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala washabihi ajma'in. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa qina adhaban nar. Allahumma ballighna ila baitikal haram wa ziyarati rasulika al-'azam. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir ya karim. Wa sallallahu sallam alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wa yakshin.